This is the world of boating. Greg, your first mate, Captain Rusty, and Boat Show Girl rounding out the crew as we navigate the latest boating news and information. All right, so Rusty, I know there's some new bill that they're considering in Florida. And what is it called again? What is this?
It's House Bill 237.
Okay. And
it's Driving Under the Influence of Drug Act.
Driving Under the Influence of Drug Act. Okay.
So what that means, under current law, you can't drive a boat or a car and be with alcohol level over 0.08.
Right.
And recently, with the new amendment that went into effect on January 3rd, so that now marijuana has been legalized for people with certain medical conditions.
Okay.
Now people are concerned that we're going to have people stoned while boating. And they're trying to figure out how they can
now
control that.
All of a sudden we're going to have people stoned while boating?
Well, it's legal now to be stoned. So if you have it.
Well, wait. You want to rephrase that. It's not legal now to be stoned while boating. It's legally, some people can get a permission to get stoned, I guess. But they're not supposed to boat at the same time. And this law is setting up some kind of limit is in that regard, or what?
Actually, it is. They're trying to set up the limit, but the problem they're having is how do you test for it, right? How can you judge the impairment without a blood test? And so
you just look at them.
Well, that's
look at his eyes.
You hold up some chocolate chip cookies, see if they eat them. You could do a lot of things, but so that's kind of what they're looking at is how are they going to test for this? But it's this House bill where they want to figure out, and I think it's a fair question. If we're going to have laws that deal with drinking and boating and drinking and driving, then what are you going to do about other drugs? How are you going to actually prosecute? How are you going to enforce?
Well, does it talk about how they're going to measure that? I mean, is there a way to measure how much marijuana you've smoked, I guess? I don't know. Is there?
In the bill, no. Right now in the bill, and it's, I believe it's from Representative David Silvers out of West Palm Beach, and he doesn't even have a companion in the Senate yet, somebody to help him out with it, but there's no mention of how he's going to measure it. So there's a lot of questions still to be answered. It did make news as far as putting it out there of saying, hey, somebody needs to look at this. And I agree. Somebody does need to look at it.
Well, I love the munchie idea. Like
it does,
You wave, a Cheeto in front of a potentially stoned dude. And if he can't, keep from grabbing it, you lock him up.